Queensborough has partnered with the University of Southern California's Race and Equity Center to participate in an 8-week Equity Institute. What makes the Institute really unique is that it's an opportunity to have a focused conversation about addressing inequities on campus by a team of 20 colleagues.
The disappointment, I think, that sometimes I feel during orientation is the realization that maybe some of these students will not walk across the stage at graduation. That is why I want to do this program and what I want to be able to have an impact on.
I heard an interesting thing about empathy. We used to define it as the ability to, put yourself into someone else's shoes. And then yesterday, for the first time, I heard, yeah, but before you do that, you have to take your shoes off. So with equity, I'm trying to do the same thing. It's trying to take my shoes off and just absorb all the information.
We're focusing on opportunity areas. The first opportunity area is the retention of our Black and Latino male students. Queensborough is not graduating our Black and Latino male students at the same rate that we're graduating other populations of students.
We talk about our numbers, but at the same time, we have to do more than just talk about the numbers. We have to actively do something to keep those numbers up. So that opportunity to be at the forefront, shaping the way that we move forward was definitely an incentive for participating.
Another one of our opportunity areas is focusing on process barriers. Any action plan that gets implemented that is going to help us retain our students is going to help all of our students. By focusing in on key populations, we're improving the system so that it works better for these students, but in so doing, it works better for all students.
With every kind of layer of complication that we have in our system, I think we lose students. And we often don't have the opportunity to understand why those students are leaving or struggling because they're having such difficulty communicating with us. So I hope that part of this work will be making ways that students can more easily communicate back to the institution what they need, and that we can make it actionable.
We want to serve our students. We need to hear their voices.
Another area that we're focusing on during the Institute is strategies to diversify our faculty in a way that would allow our students to see themselves fully represented in the faculty who teach them.
Black males and Latino males, do these students see themselves reflected back when they're in a classroom? That is something that we really need to address.
That we retain faculty of color, so that diversity that we currently have should be cherished. Not only do I want faculty to be retained, but also provide an environment where they're thriving.
The fourth one is looking at opportunity programs for our students of color and what the campus can do to really maximize those programs to really fully reap the benefits.
Being able to collaborate with colleagues to this level is going to be pretty amazing.
We spend a lot of time in a college in our silos, but to build really true sustained connections is one of the things that this creates an opportunity for. And I think that's how you put the community in community college.
The best ideas come from diverse groups, diverse ways of thinking, diverse experiences, diverse backgrounds. So I think it's super exciting. There aren't many opportunities on a college campus to work across those silos and really engage folks in a common cause. Each of the groups will develop an action plan to address the opportunity area that they've been assigned to study, to really create sustainable change on our campus and really move the dial as it relates to the inequities that are present.
When I read through the description of the program and I saw that the expectation is not just that you will come up with ideas or read material or engage in conversation, but rather that you would, at the end of it, have a project. That experience within itself is kind of priceless.
And so I'm really excited to take part, and I'm mostly excited about the action part. I love talking about stuff, but I really like when we can actually put it into action.
I'm very excited about the group that's been assembled because I think that they are coming from all different parts of the institution and lots of different knowledge bases, but those are the people that we need to be able to make change, to really have the kind of effect that we want on our student outcomes.
It's not just good enough to say, oh, I checked the box and I attended 4 high impact practice institutes. What we need to look at is, what have you put to practice?
We invite the entire Queensborough community to follow our progress. There will be multiple opportunities for community members to engage with both the participants and with me and ask questions about the Institute, what we've learned, what we plan to do, how we plan to move forward. What we do will make the difference.